In this hand, you have pocket queens under the gun in a $95 super satellite. You obviously raise here. And the button three bets you. Button has been a little bit active. What would you like to do here? Pre-flop, facing the three bet. We go ahead and call here. There's definitely an argument for four betting as well, but we're going to decide to call on this particular hand. The board comes Jack of diamonds, 10 of spades, 7 of spades. You both are quite deep. Here, would you like to check or bet? That's time. We check here. And this player bets 4.92 big blinds into 16.42 big blinds on this board. Here, would you like to fold, call, or raise? Here, I think you have to raise. We got to raise it up here. And the reason for that, unfortunately, he doesn't pay us off. So there's a few things we should be looking at here. So his bet, what's that? Less than 1/3 pot. It's a fine bet, but here's the thing. A lot of people, if they three bet jacks or if they three bet tens or if they three bet sevens or jack 10, a little less likely those combinations, but okay, sure. If they have a set, if they have a straight, if they have two pair on a board with flush draws and straight draws, a lot of the times they start thinking to themselves, okay, I want to get a little bit more money in right now because I want to simultaneously protect my hand and get value from my hand. So they don't do the smaller bets as much. Now, I'm not saying that it's true with all players, but that is something you will notice with a large number of players. So when he bets something small like that, that could be aces or kings. That's just trying to control the bet size. But a lot of the times, that is a smaller bet that wants to follow it up with a small bet on the turn just to get to a cheap showdown. So I've seen this play a lot of the times with, say, ace 10. The player is hoping that if they bet small on the flop, bet small on the turn, they'll be able to control the pot size versus if they check back on this board, they have a little bit of an issue because most likely they would have followed through with a set of jacks, a set of tens, two pair, an overpair. They most likely would have followed through with. So if they check back on this flop, that somewhat sends the message that they have one pair that they're trying to get to showdown. And then theoretically, we could just blast them on the turn and make their life very difficult. So in an effort to avoid that, sometimes you'll see certain players bet very small on the flop, bet very small on the turn, so they can hopefully buy a cheap showdown with a decent hand, but not a great hand, like a decent jack, like a decent 10. So we should start charging. We should go after this. We can value raise here quite often instead of also allowing this person to get a great price to draw to whatever hand they might also have that could have draws on this board. So we do raise up there. Unfortunately, we do not get paid off. If you enjoyed this and you would like, if you enjoyed this and you would like more analysis like this, go to pokerheadrush.com and check out the site. We got a lot more like this. Check it out. Take care.